Okay. Is it live? Oh, there we are. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hey, welcome to the Traveling Blossom Tarot, where adventure meets the tarot and growth is in cards. Hi. Okay, I'm just trying to set this up here. It's so weird on the computer. Okay, comments. There we are. Okay. So I'm going to give everyone a couple of minutes to get in here and just get set up here. I want to make sure the sound is okay. Okay, where are we at? Anybody in here yet? Let me go. There we are. There we are. Okay. Hey Lola. Hey Lydia. Hi. Welcome. I didn't see you guys. It's like, it's so different on the computer. How you guys doing? I'm just setting this up real quick. I'm using the computer, as you know, from last week, but I need I want a little meditation music for us here in the background, just a little bit of something something, if I can find my stuff. Wow. How you guys doing? Everybody doing okay? Does it sound better this week? I sound better this week. I'm a little bit healthier. Hey girl. Oh, I like this on the computer because then I can actually engage a little bit with your conversations or your comments as we go. Yeah. You know, Fern, last week, Lola, you probably heard me asking Fern, how can I get rid of this congestion? It was so crazy. I am a freaking mom. I should have known this, grandma, but you forget that stuff, right? She's like, get you a bowl of hot water and put your Vicks Vapor Rub in there. So I did that, and yeah, I feel a lot freaking better. So much better. Okay, why am I not able to find my music here? Not music, but just watery background or something. Here we go. I like to have a little something
if your
behind
partner
us.
Is being secretive with
Excuse
their phone,
me.
you need to do this now.
If your partner is being
Most
secretive with their phone. Okay. I just like that a little better. It just helps me feel good. You're wonderful. Good. I'm doing better. Master, I'm not going to tell everybody anything, but I do have a big surprise. So Master and I are getting ready to move this week, and next week you'll see us from our new place. So I'm not gonna go into it just yet, but yeah, we're getting ready to move and do some moving. So, but I'm really happy about it. Hey Sherry, hey girl, how you doing? Good to see you here. Good to see you. It's good to see everybody. Hey Carolyn. Oh, I am getting better, girl. Oh my gosh. Hey Janine. Yeah, I'm getting so much better. I have most of my hearing back in my ear. Yay! I was pretty upset about that. I was pretty worried. Oh, I like this on the computer because I can actually see your comments easier and engage with you guys a lot easier. This is so nice. Good, Sherry. I'm glad you're good. I'm doing better. I'm doing better. That's all I can say. I'm no longer under the weather so much, which is really nice. Now, I haven't had any time to catch up with tarot or catch up with the astrology or anything. I literally have like virtually no clue what's going on except for what I feel, you know, with the cosmos. That's about all I know. So yeah, that is good. Yeah, thank you. It is good. It's nice to be on the road to recovery. I don't get sick very often, like once every, 5, 6, 7, 10 years or so, it seems like. But when I do, man, it just takes me down. Takes me down. All right, you guys want to get into the tarot? I had to unpack my cards here a while ago. I'm trying to pack and make sure I'm fitting everything, and I had to unpack them again so I could do tarot. But let's dive in. Thank you so much to my mother and father, ancestors and loved ones, angels and guides. Thank you so much. Highest energies for the collective, please. for the collective. Holds on to you. Holds on to you. That's right, yeah. Master, and Master's going to the beauty salon tomorrow morning to get his nails did, because they are just terrible. I wish my nails grew like his. Highest energies. Oh, deep knowing. Deep knowing. So I don't know what's gonna come out here with this, but we have number 43, deep knowing. That's chariot energy. That one fell too, so I guess it wants to be seen. With this deep knowing, it's one of a couple of things. It's follow your intuition, but it's also something that you already know and understand. You already have the wisdom or the knowledge, information that you need with this deep knowing coming out with that owl right there. So owls could be significant. That is 43, chariot energy. So Cancer. Oh, look at this. We have Yang coming in. This is Mars energy. Number 1, a new beginning, a start. Masculine energy here. Stepping into some power, into something passionate. Could be something that you already know or you've already been doing with that deep knowing. It could be something working behind the scenes even. And then mending. We have mending. Now, interesting. Number 52 reduces to a 7. So we've got, oh my gosh, guys, we have mirrored numbers. So twin flames, if you resonate as a twin flame, could be something in this reading today for you. We have 717. That is a very powerful number. 7s are about spirituality. They're about love. They're about sharing. Movement. They're about movement with the chariot energy, you know, taking a direction, making a decision, making a choice. Hey, Lydia. Hey, hey, hey. Hi. But we have the mirrored numbers here. We have mending coming out. So some of us could be mending relationships, mending unions, mending friendships, settling up things, tidying up things. How is the connection? It looks like it's getting bad. Is the connection okay, guys? I'm not quite sure. What did she say? The full moon was beautiful Saturday. Luckily the rain stopped so I could see it. Oh, good. Yeah, I got a glimpse of it when I took Master outside. That was really nice. All right, let me dive into the cards here. See what's going on. Deep knowing, yang, and mending. With this 717, that's a 15, reducing to a 6, bringing in those contacts. So this definitely could be about relationships. Being on the mend or starting. Guys, I would definitely say owls are going to be significant for us this week. Right here at the heart of the matter, we have the owl, the Knight of Swords. This is new information coming in quickly, swiftly. This could be online information. Could be communication that you're having, possibly with close un... I'm so sorry, guys. This is telling me close unused applications. I have no idea what's open, but anyway, sorry, guys. Yeah, this could be about online information or communication that you're having. With it being the Knight of Swords, it says turbulent times can be avoided by quick and decisive action. Loss and conflict are possible. Be clear on beliefs and ideas. So get clear on whatever it is that you are striving for here. This masculine energy, that yang, I kind of feel like that plays a role. Spirit is saying, you know, take action. So if you have decisions that you need to make, or you're trying to make a decision, I feel like Spirit is telling you now is the time to make that decision. Trust your intuition. You know which way to go. And there is something about choosing a direction here. But it feels like it's almost like choosing a direction you wouldn't go in before, right? Go in a different direction. You need to be clear on your ideas, your beliefs. This is bringing in clarity. This information that's coming in too, guys, it could bring in a lot of clarity for you, a lot of understanding, which could actually be what tips the scales as far as healing some sort of union or contract that you have with somebody. Oh my God. Sevens are all across the board. I'm going to tell you guys about it as soon as I pull out the rest of the cards. But sevens are all across the board. So I would say 7 could be a highly significant number for us this week. Okay. All right. Let's see what we get here. So as I was saying, right here at the heart of the matter, we have the owl. Turbulent times can be avoided by quick and decisive action. Loss and conflict are possible. Be clear on beliefs and ideas. This is Knight of Swords, Taurus, and Gemini energy. So right here at the heart of the matter, we have us, needing to make a decision and take some action on something that we already know about. There's the second owl. There's something here that we have a deep knowing, and it could be that we're questioning that knowing. We're like maybe trying to hold on to something, trying to hold on to something because of the relationship you have with somebody or something. Maybe you don't want to believe what you already know, but there is something here that you do know, and I feel like some of us are not wanting to believe it, but we're going to go in here and clarify this a little more. Hey, Jeanette. Good to see you, girl. Good to see you guys. Let's see. What is this Knight of Swords about, please? Now, this is quick information, too, so this could come out of nowhere and just, leave you blindsided with the information here. I just saw the Two of Swords, so definitely reiterating there. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Guys, I would wager to say that this week, a lot of us are going to be up in our heads. We're going to be thinking, possibly overthinking. You might need to meditate a little bit harder this week or a little bit more often this week, because I would say there's a lot of information that's going to come in, and it's going to be mental information, and it's going to request of you to make a decision and to be once and for all get clear about what you want. We have the King of Swords clarifying the Knight of Swords. This is true clarity. This is wisdom. This is knowledge and information. It's like you're really being asked to follow that deep knowing. You're really being asked to follow that, and it's something that I feel like we're afraid to do. Like it's a little bit out of character or something. I don't know why I feel that energy, but I really do. Like it's a little bit out of character. The Knight of Swords, he's quick-witted, he's smart, he's intelligent. He, this could be some kind of offer coming in. We were talking about career last week, so this could be some kind of offer coming in for you too. It could be some kind of corporate thing, legal issues. Could be bringing about some kind of clarity or the end of, like, I'm hearing the end of a trial or something. So it could be bringing in some sort of justice or clarity here. But I feel like right here at the heart of the matter this week, we're definitely going to be in our headspace, guys. We're really going to be thinking and contemplating on something that we need clarity upon. And Spirit is saying, trust your intuition, trust what, your guides and your heart and your soul and spirit is speaking to you. Trust that. Wow. How is Spirit helping us? So the tools that they're giving us this week to help us with is temperance. So this is all about healing. There's something here. It could be, with the relationships that we're having, it could be old relationships where you've had a lot of quarrels, a lot of fighting, a lot of mental anguish with somebody. That could be on the mend. This could be leading us toward mending those relationships or those contracts, because we have temperance right here, which is the tools that Spirit is giving us to help us. And temperance is about healing. It's about alchemizing. It's about blending and coming together. And it's a healing energy. It's Aquarian energy, Sagittarius. The drum, calm balance is the key to making good decisions and finding the best solutions. So as I was saying earlier, I feel like we're going to need extra meditation this week. We're going to need extra calm, because we're going to be having a lot of mental stuff going on We're really going to need it, guys. Really going to need it. This says everlasting faithfulness. So this could be about making sure that you tap in with your spirit guides as well, because you're going to need that too. And Spirit is saying, we're here to help you. We're here to help you heal. Clarify this drum, please. This temperance. What are we healing? What are we healing? Oh, that's, oh, okay. Okay, so some of us could have been stuck for a while. Could have been stuck in our way of thinking. This could be about strongholds, ground thoughts, the way you see things, the way you think about things. But some of us could have been stuck for a while. We could have been hanging out, just not really wanting to move forward or take any action. With the Hangman here, trying to gain a new perspective. Spirit is coming in and healing the way that you see things. This is really about how you think and see things. I mean, as the picture is coming together here. You also have the Six of Wands. Now, this is successful energy. So I feel like there's going to be... this is successful energy. It's also admiration. It's being recognized. It's being awarded, rewarded, you know, for your work, for whatever it is that you do. But I feel like this is going to bring about a new perspective, possibly. God, this is so strange. I need more on that Six of Wands, please. That just is making no sense. The Six of Wands, the Magician, manifestation. So manifestation. This could be about helping you move forward from that stuck position and manifesting something that brings you that recognition. Or it could be you just recognizing. You finally recognizing your mind thoughts, your ground thoughts, the way that you see things, the way that it has held you back possibly. This is, or the way forward. Finding the tools, having the tools to move forward. You know, you guys could start recognizing or seeing someone differently because you gain this new perspective. So you start seeing this person possibly that you've been struggling with. You start seeing them differently, and you actually start to recognize them for themselves, for what they do, for who they are. This is the strangest energy. I don't know if you guys have been dealing with this, like you've had some trouble with somebody, mental trouble, where you've had a lot of fighting, quarreling, arguing, you know, that kind of stuff, and you just couldn't get nowhere with this person. But I feel like what's happening here is you're going to gain some clarity this week, but it's going to come through a lot of mental frustration. I do feel straight up 10 of Swords energy, 9 of Swords energy. Look at this. As I'm talking about 10 of Swords, the 10 of Wands comes out, clarifying the block, the Fool. This is you, like, the Fool can be aloof. It can be very, you know, aloof and not really paying attention to what's going on. So this could have been the block you may not have seen before. You didn't see what was going on. You didn't understand what was going on. You weren't clear about what was going on. But Spirit is coming in and helping you to heal that and to see the truth, to see the real truth, the reality, to recognize what's happening here. But the Fool, the 10 of Wands coming in, this is, you know, a burden. This has been on you for a long time. It's something you haven't noticed or seen for a very long time. You were, and it's been with you. I mean, it's been weighing you down. This relationship or whatever it is, it has been weighing you down for a very, very long time. That is the block. The block is for you to open up and see it as its truth, to gain that clarity and see it as its truth, to see the reality and to release it, to let it go. Once you see it, once you figure out whatever it is that, you know, that you're holding on to or that's holding you back or whatever it is, your job is to let it go, to lay it down. You've carried it long enough. It's time to let it go. because it's blocking you right now. And it's blocking you in a lot of ways, because when you don't see clear, you don't see things as they truly are. It's a continuum. You continue that and you just carry that around, and then you never see anything as they clearly, as it clearly is. So bring in that clarity. Okay. So the release, we have the King of Pentacles. Material matters must be attended to. Seek professional advice if necessary. We have Earth energy. This is Aries and Taurus. This is, I feel like Spirit is saying, if you are struggling that hard with whatever that is going on here, this does feel like some sort of relationship that you might have where you've been really arguing with somebody, and like for years. I'm not talking 5 minutes, I'm not talking you had an argument once this week. I'm talking about you guys have been arguing for years, and there's been like this wedge between you, right? There's been this wedge between you, and Spirit is saying, if you have to, in order to release yourself from this stronghold, to let this burden go, if you must, go seek professional advice, go get some therapy, go talk about it, get an unbiased opinion, do whatever you need to do to release it. This is Knight of Pentacles, Earth energy. This is very grounded. I feel like these thoughts are so deeply grounded. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it, but they call them like stronghold thoughts. It could be things that you were brought up in. You could have, been downloaded, from parents or cousins or whatever. But it's been there for a very long time. With this King of Pentacles, this is longevity. This is like stability. It's been a staple in your life. This arguing or this situation with this person. So you may have to, oh my God, didn't she come out then? Yeah. Oh my. This could be about you also letting your guard down, guys. Releasing the guard. Maybe you've been arguing with this person for so long that you just don't trust them at all, and it's hard for you to. And maybe they're coming back and saying, hey, I really want to fix this with you. We had a lot going on. I want to save this or fix this with you or whatever. But you could be standing there like, stuck, like you've been stuck for a while. Remember the Hanged Man coming in. So you've been stuck there for a while, and this could actually be about you releasing your guard and not being so independent, not being like, I got this, I can do this by myself, I don't need you in my life, or whatever. However it plays out for you, because the Nine of Pentacles, she's very independent. She she knows her shit. She's got it together. She doesn't need anybody. So if she lets you in your life, it's because she wants you there. So this could be coming out in the release. This could be about us releasing some of that independence, where we, you go through something for so long that it just becomes a part of you. You're so strong, like your survival mode. You're living in survival mode. So this could be about you releasing that survival mode with this person and letting your guard down a little bit and saying, well, maybe I can accept some help. Maybe I can, talk about this, or maybe I can go ahead and work on this. It's definitely grounded energy. Look at that. All those pentacles. It's definitely, I would say, something in the foundation, something very close to you, possibly family. This could be about breaking generational curses or something like that we have carried with us forever, right? Because we didn't know that whatever was going on, we were the fool. We had no clue. We thought that was reality. That was what was real. So this really could be about breaking generational curses or things like that. Now the way forward, this is what I was talking about, the 7 energy. Okay, so we started with 43 right here, the deep knowing, which is Chariot energy. Number 43 reduces to a 7. Then we have the mending. Number 52 reduces to a 7. More 7 energy, more Chariot energy. You could be dealing with a strong Cancer. But I feel like what all this 7 energy is saying is this is definitely something within in your foundation, within your structure, within your family dynamic, or your committed partnerships, long-term committed partnerships. The Cancer rules over the 4th house. The 4th house is about ancestors. It's about your foundation. It's also the mother. So this could be even situations with mothers and children, or any of that. Now, back to the 7. We have the way forward is the Chariot. Number 7, more Cancer energy. The way forward is to make a decision, become clear. How important is this to you, this relationship? If if you put it on a pros and cons, if you have to write down pros and cons, whatever you have to do, how important is this relationship to you? Is it important enough to you to continue on and let it, be what it is? Or do you want to take a different direction? Do you want to choose a different direction and actually maybe let down your guard a little bit, or whatever it is you want to do? But the Chariot is about moving forward. It's about making that decision and going for it. It's light and dark. It's understanding that every one of us have 2 sides. We all have good and bad in us, right? Or if you want to call it good and bad, but we all have light, dark, good, bad, as above, so below. So I feel like, Spirit is saying, if you want to heal this, you need to be the one to take a step forward. You need to take the reins. You need to, pull back on the reins and go forward and just decide. This is the pine tree. It says, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Answers found after overcoming a test. Courage, travel, and discovery. So this could be, some of you guys are traveling, but this is also discovery and realization, right? And we were talking about that up here. Discovering, admiring, seeing something new, seeing something different in that person or in that place. So there is a changed perspective. So you are discovering something, and now it's your choice. It's your turn to make a choice. It's time to make a choice. How do I want to keep going dealing with this? What do I want to do? Let me clarify that. Yeah, because either way, and I do feel this is foundational, definitely foundation. There is a new opportunity here. Spirit is saying, take the initiative to move forward, to decide what you want, because there is an opportunity for a brand new, stronger foundation between you and whoever this is. It feels familial. It really does, but there's a new way, there's a new path, a new opportunity, and it will bring about more stability, more abundance. This is prosperity energy. There's a new way. It's up to you. It's up to you, guys. Okay, now the lesson here, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and the lesson is building something new from something old. Taking those old narratives, those old dynamics, those old ways of seeing things, and your new perspective, and building something new. The Knight of Pentacles, this is a solid opportunity. This is a definite solid opportunity, but it's going to take time. And that's the thing. You learn a new way to build something different, to move forward. It says, find your loyal supporter, one with determination, patience, and common sense. This Leo and Virgo energy. But this is about you building new foundations, new stabilities in your relationships, new partnerships with old people. This is old people and having, oh, hey, Ashley. Oh, my God, Peanut, it's so good to see you here. So good to see you. Guys, that's my daughter. Hi. So we're moving forward here. Let's see. Let's clarify this. Oh my gosh, yes, definitely new contracts. We have the 2 of Cups coming out. clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about finding a new way to rebuild those relationships that you have with the people that you love and care about. Those that are, you know, that really matter to you. This is two people coming together and saying, hey, let's nurture this relationship. Let's figure this out. Let's work together. You heal me and I heal you. Remember, we've got the mending. We have the magician here. The magician. This is all about alchemizing. You heal me and I heal you, and we heal this together, and we get to move forward together. The Two of Cups, this is genuine love. This is someone saying, hey, I love you and I want you in my life. And, you know, Spirit is saying this is your choice. Remember, over here at the release is letting go of some of that independence. Releasing some of that. Okay, and so for the potential outcome, we have the Page of Cups and we have Judgment. So it's Spirit is saying it's your call. It's your call. You can decide if you want to have this person in your life to love and to cherish and to build and mend this relationship, or you can say no. But if you want to, it is here. We have the Sea Turtle. Water, laughter and humor heal. Avoid shyness. Accept compliments when due. Emotional struggles teach unconditional love. Exactly. Every bit of this. These could be, like we were talking about, generational curses or any of that. And every bit of this, every bit of everything we do in our life is a lesson. We're all learning and growing from it. So it's to help you. It's to strengthen that love, to strengthen that bond, to strengthen your hearts together. But it is your call. You have a choice. You don't have to do this. If you don't want to, you don't have to. If it's more than you can bear, you know, the Ten of Wands, if it's more than you can bear to try to mend this, that's your choice. That is totally your choice. It says the Zemiria. In the moment of truth, call upon the forces of spirit and mind to make the correct decision. So this is also about strengthening your relationship with your spirit guides, with your angels and your team, and asking for their clarity, asking for their guidance, and being willing to listen to it. Remember, we started with that deep knowing, following that intuition, following those inklings, those ahas, those, hey, what you doing? So this is definitely your call. You can let the love in and you can let the healing in, or you can decide to go a different route. Whatever you want to do. Let's clarify these. The outcome here, Spirit. Can we clarify this? They're really showing me summer here, and this this Judgment is Pluto energy. So Pluto did move into Aquarius. We know that. Oh my God, guys! Before I go any further, but they're showing me summer, so some of this could be really starting to take place around summertime or between now and summer. But what I was, oh my God, remember a few moments ago I mentioned that I feel 10 of Swords energy. 10 of Swords. You can't make it up. The outcome is this is going to end the fight. It's going to end the fight, and we have it coming out with the Queen of Wands. She's very intuitive. She's very creative. She's passionate. She has a lot of love and passion and understanding. She's hardworking, very dedicated. But you have the 10 of Swords here. So the outcome is you let go of all the quarreling. You let go of all the mental anguish, all the 9 of Swords, the up nights and days by, you know, rebuilding your relationship by strengthening it. And you come about, it brings about some power. It brings about some, you know, true power for you. It strengthens your intuition. It strengthens your ability to believe in yourself and to follow your intuition and to trust it. Because sometimes when we get in these situations that are, we'll say toxic. You know, I don't like to use those terms, but we will say toxic. When we get into those situations where they're toxic, we can we start to lose our trust, you know, in our own selves, in our own intuition and stuff. So I feel like Spirit is saying, if you can make the decision to let your guard down and to move forward and see these people in different lights and actually accept the fact that they could change, they really could. So anybody that wants to can, right? That this is going to set you up to where you can once again trust yourself. You're going to know again. You're going to be able to say, hey, you know what? This is how I feel and this is what I know, and you're going to trust it. Beautiful energy. I really like this. And it's definitely going to let go of all that mental anguish, all that. Look at this. This is 3 of Wands. You know, 2 of Wands, you're sitting there trying to decide what you're going to do. 3 of Wands, you've decided. You're taking the action. You're moving forward. You see your ships off in the distance. You know, your ships are coming in. Really beautiful energy. I love that. All right, guys. I'm going to get us... For some reason, when I was unpacking my tarot a while ago, these cards came out, so we're going to start with them. We're going to get a couple. This is Soul Journey Lessons cards. Anything from this point on could be tips, advice, anything like that from Spirit for us. So thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels. Could you give us a little advice, little tips, anything to help us out? Anything we should be aware of? Okay. All right, guys, so what I'm getting right now is, you know, you follow me, so you know that when the cards go quiet, there's something that needs to be communicated. This communication that you're having to do right now, this what's happening this week that's unfolding, it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take you mustering up that yang energy, you know, that masculine energy, and actually that drive and determination and saying, hey, I can do this. I have to do this. I have to speak my truth. Speak my truth. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank you. 3. So those were riffled 3 times, and I see 737. So 7s are definitely with us, but so are the mirrored numbers. If you're a twin flame, definitely something here today. But 7 and 3, I feel, are the numbers that are significant right now. Look at this. This is your choice, guys. It really is. Acceptance. I am learning to accept things that I cannot change. I love this. This is really what it's all about. There's a lot going on here. You can hold on to your independence and say, hey, I don't need anybody or whatever. Or you can sit there and say, you know what? I accept things I cannot change. This is also third eye energy with that purple. The purple third eye energy. So new perspective, gaining a new perspective. But acceptance coming in. There's a song by Leanne Rimes that I really want to bring to you guys because it's coming through right now. Is Things I Cannot Change is the name of the song. Give that song a listen, guys. It's such a beautiful song, and it will really just make you feel some stuff. So maybe give that song a listen. All right, let's get you some Be Your Own Power, and then we'll finish up with some mindful messages. I don't have my charms out today, guys. They're packed up. So I'm going to just finish with the mindful messages, and then we'll go into opening up the floor for you guys. If you're new here, I use the tea leaf cards. I have 2 piles. You pick a pile. Amethyst is pile 1. Agate is pile 2. And if you have a question, you can let me know, and we can ask Spirit for you. Or you can get a general message. Thank you. Look at this. Okay, guys, remember, Spirit was saying in the outcome, you have a choice. You can do whatever you want. And some of you may be being guided to leave this behind. Maybe it's time to release the burden and let yourself free of this. It's, you know, it could be like 50-50. We have number 38, the shark coming in. It says swim away from the situation. So there is a need for some of you to say enough is enough and to pull away. But you will know. You will know. Listen to the conversation, talk with your spirit guides, get their insight and all of that, and you will know what to do. You will know if you need to go or if you can, say and work it out. You will know, definitely. All right, let's get these mindful messages. We're going to finish it up. Hey, Dipti, absolutely. Just a moment. We're almost there. This is just the collective message right now. And then we'll go into the pulling for everybody. Thank you so much, Spirit. What we should be mindful of this week? Something we should be mindful of this week to help us through the week. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. We are all different, guys. Whoever you're dealing with, whoever we're dealing with, we are all different. We all operate in different ways. And sometimes it can be as simple as accepting people for who they are. And, and you may have to, in accepting them and how they are, you may have to walk away. And that's okay. Because whatever's meant for you will always come back. But we got one card this week. Excuse me. And it is unique lives. It says, I respect everyone's individual decisions and way of life. We are each on our own unique journeys, and my way isn't the only way. My job is not to change others, but to simply love them. That is such a freaking powerful message. Powerful message. It is up to you guys, whatever you choose to do. But Spirit is reminding you that we are all uniquely different and our only job is to love one another. Beautiful message. I absolutely love that. Thank you, Spirit. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pull up these cards and we are going to open up the floor. You're welcome, Carolyn. Thank you. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you being here every week. Hey, Jeanette, I appreciate you being here. I love that too. I'm going to watch it back because I really feel, these messages is for all of us, and I always watch them back so that I can get it too. Definitely dealing with some of these things myself, for sure. I love it. Pile 2. All right, Jeanette's going to kick us off today. She's the first one up there with pile 2. You got it, girl. Do you just want a general, Jeanette? I'm assuming you do because you know how it works. But again, for those of you that don't know how it works, I have 2 piles here. I use the tea leaf cards, and you get to pick which pile I operate from. So this is pile 1, pile 2. We have amethyst and we have agate. General, okay. And I'm going to leave the overarching energies out. We had the 43, deep knowing, following our intuition, following our wisdom, listening to our guides. This is crown chakra energy. So listening to our guides. Then we had the yang, taking the initiative, taking the, using the masculine energy and taking the drive, creating something that is more like magician. So manifesting things into our reality. And what we're manifesting is mending our relationships or mending strong generational curses, however it plays out for you. But number 52. And remember, number 7 and 3 could be significant for us this week. All right, Jeanette, here we go. Thank you so much, angels. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, Divine Mother and Father, ancestors and loved ones, angels and guides. This is for Jeanette. Highest energies, please, for Jeanette this week. Highest energies for Jeanette. God, guys, I don't know about you, but I miss my charms. I miss my charms, man. What's up with that? Oh, Jeanette. Oh. Jeanette, you know, I still feel that difficulty coming together for you, but maybe things are about to ease up. We're almost into March. Happy birthday soon. We're almost into March, so I feel like things are going to start to kick off a little bit, because look, it's starting to get better as I go along. Are we ready? One more. Okay. All right. Here we go, girl. Jeanette. Ooh. And that shot out real quick. Landed straight up. I wish I could show you this. It landed straight up against this box over here. The tarot box. Off the table. I feel like that past energy that we had, yeah. There's some past energy here, Jeanette. Lingering some of the stuff that could have been happening for the last couple of weeks, because these are more past energy. This is more present. The one that over here that was up against the wall is the bear. Danger, especially in money matters. So Spirit could be saying to watch out for your money. There could be people lurking into or sneaking into your bank accounts. I don't know if you've been experiencing this, but I recently had to cancel my bank card because I had fraudulent charges. So this could be about you checking, being mindful of your money in the bank and your transactions, because we had that Knight of Swords coming out, that online energy. So check your bank accounts, be mindful. It could be, though, it was in the past, so it could be something you've already dealt with. But I do feel like there's Spirit is saying still pay attention, be mindful. Definitely something to do with your money today, girl. You have the goldfish. It says increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So it could be that there are some transactions maybe that you in your bank. God, I'm trying to get these cards right. I'm so sorry. I'm learning how to do this. But your bank account, your money matters, being mindful of it, because you could have money that's missing and it's going to come forward. Come forward. The goldfish. The goldfish. It's getting, you're about to find it. I have talked about this before in the past. Missingmoney.com, guys. It is big. It's good. You go on there, you know, put your name in there. You don't know how much money you have laying around from some job that you had 40 years ago that was a, you know, a payroll check. I once went on there and I found a child support check from my ex-husband. It was almost $1,000. So, you know, maybe check missing money. I feel like there's something here, Jeanette, with missing money. And then the present, we have forest, muddled, unclear thinking. We were talking about that in the collective this week. I feel like there's going to be strong, you know, thought. You're going to get a lot of information, a lot of downloads. There's going to be information. It's going to be cloudy, and you're going to need to, you know, meditate and center yourself so that you can make sense of it all, because you got the forest. So this could be unclear thinking actually with money matters even. You may have, you know, made a purchase like, okay, so I'll just give you a synopsis of what happened with me. Maybe this is something along the lines because I'm being guided to share. But so I purchased a astro chart, a natal chart. And for 3 months now, that company has been charging me for a membership that I didn't even know I was buying. I thought I was just buying a natal chart, but they have been charging me. So I had to go in there and fight this and stuff. So this could be one of those things where you just weren't paying attention. You didn't know what was going on. But I feel like there's some missing money here for you, Jeanette, this week, and something's going to come through. Listen to your spirit team and your guides, because spiritual growth is here as well. So tap into your guides for sure, and check your money. Check your money, girl. Something here about money for you this week. Good luck, girl. Let me know how it goes. Okay, let's see. Dipti. Okay, Dipti, let's start with you because I see you here. Do you want pile 1, which is amethyst, or pile 2, which is agate? And if you want a general message, let me know. If you have a question, let me know. And we'll do our best to answer your questions. You're welcome, Jeanette. Oh, I'm glad you're back, Sherry. I'm glad you're back. Just let me know, Dipti, pile 1, pile 2. Let me see. Let me get up here. Wow, had it twice. Okay. Lola, I see you right after Dipti. Oh, you do have a question? Okay, well, just let me know what your question is. And I'm really, okay, related my husband, job, and current situation. Pile 1. Okay, so you want a general message about your husband, job, and current situation, or you have an actual question about those topics? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels, Divine Mother and Father, Ancestors, and Loved Ones. This is for Dipti. Highest energies related to her husband, job, and current situation. Highest energies related to her husband, job, and current situation. Both. Okay. Her husband, job, and current situation. Highest energies. I get a sense with the way the cards are acting right now, there is some like difficulty coming together on something, and it could be something that actually needs to be released. I feel like it's something that needs to be let go of. Yeah, there it is. It's starting to clear up. It could be, Dipti, if you listen to the general collective message, it could be about seeing something or doing something in a different way. Something needs to be released here to, one more, to help you in whatever it is that there's a struggle here. I'm not quite sure what it is, but there is a struggle here. Oh, thanks, Lola. Thank you. You're so sweet, sweetie. Thank you. All right. Oh, wow. Those really flopped out together. That's crazy. Those 3 cards plopped out together. So number 3 could be definitely significant for you, Dipti. We had 7 and 3 coming in. But what I'm seeing here, first of all, is you got 5 cards. 5s are about change. They're about travel. They're about conflict, struggle, things needing, you know, taking a chance, taking a risk, doing something different. So something definitely needs to change, I feel like, here. And what we have is spiritual love. So as far as your husband goes, this is, it feels like it could be a spiritual union, one where, you know, you're brought together for a reason. To help each other grow and evolve. You have the lily here with the spiritual love. It is coming over in the recent past, so I feel like this is your husband. You guys are brought together for a specific reason, but something needs to change. Yeah, keep your life in balance. You have the scales, Libra energy coming in, harmony, balance. So whatever needs to change, it is going to bring about balance. It's going to level the playing field for both of you. So meditate, definitely meditate, connect with your spirit guides, your team. I don't know yet. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, we have the quill coming in upside down. It says get back to the basics. Get back to the basics. So this could be about going back to the beginning and starting over. This is a quill. It's about communication. So is the problem in the communication? Going back to the basics and saying, you know, starting your communication differently. Maybe like when you first got together or something, you guys communicated very easily together. And with time, you know, anytime you spend a lot of time with each other, you're going to start to have breakdowns where the communication is not so easy. So this could be about going back to the beginning. But it is coming in reverse. It is coming in reverse. So it's almost like there's been no communication or something like that is the energy that I pick up. But oh gosh, okay. All right, so you got the dogs. You got the dogs, and they're coming in reverse too. So anytime anything comes in reverse, it's, you know, the total opposite. This is getting together with friends. You're asking about your friend. Can I trust my friend? Dogs are generally loyal creatures, right? But this dog is coming up in reverse. So in answer to the question about your friend, I feel that is a no. Whatever you're feeling about your friend right now, trust that. That is your deep knowing. That is your higher self, your team, your guides communicating with you to help you. That is your spirit saying, hey, listen to me, because what I'm telling you is for your own good. So, no, I feel like your friend, no, you cannot. I don't feel you can trust the friend there. And it's coming up in reverse. It's getting together with friends. This could be about you needing to pull away from this friendship as well. Yeah. Ooh, definitely reach out to your team, to your spirit guides. Meditate and contemplate. Go in there because you have a hand being extended. Your spirit team is extending a hand to you. It says, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Spirit brought up in the collective message the need to possibly go and, get therapy. You're talking about your friend. You're talking about your husband. I could read between the lines, but I don't want to do that. But I feel like Spirit is saying you may need more help, more guidance with everything that's going on in your situation right now. So you might want to go to therapy or something like that. See if you and your spouse can go to therapy. Even a friend, if that's the case. I was feeling number 2 for you, Dipti. So real quickly, I just want to ask, is there a lady involved? Is there a lady involved? And I want to say, Dipti, and this is just my personal advice or my personal knowledge, okay, experience in life. The mere fact that you're asking the question, you already know the answer. You already know. If you suspect there's someone, there's likely someone. There is, likely. But I'm going to ask, is there a lady involved in Dipti's relationship, her husband? Is there a lady? You know what? Thank you. All right. We're going to do this. We're going to do the pendulum. Show me yes. Yes. Show me yes. Yes is up and down. It's forward. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can dip the camera down a little bit. Okay. So, yes. Show me yes. Thank you. And show me no. Show me no. 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 No is back and forth. If you can see, it's starting to go back and forth. Yes is up and down. Okay. Spirit guides and angels, divine mother and father, ancestors and loved ones, is there a woman involved in Dipti's marriage? Is there a woman? Do you see that, Dipti? Do you see that? Spirit is saying yes, there is a woman. I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to you, sweetheart. I've been there and I pray for you. I pray that everything will work out for you. You are definitely, excuse me, at a crossroads. Definitely at a crossroads. Yes, Carolyn, absolutely. God bless you, Dipsy. God bless you, honey. And we're going to definitely pray for you. Follow your intuition, okay? Follow your intuition, follow your knowing, listen to your guides. And if you need help to get out of the situation, don't be afraid to ask. There's always a way to get out, okay? You can call, a women's shelter or anything like that. Somebody can help get you out, okay? So do whatever you need to do for yourself. Okay, and let's see. Lola, Janine, and Carolyn will read for me. Okay, well, I did, no, wait, I did Jeanette. Janine, pile one in a relationship to my job. Okay, and then Carolyn will do you, and then Lola. Pile one in relation to Janine's job. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels, Divine Mother and Father, ancestors and loved ones. This is for Janine. For Janine in relation to her job. In relation to your job, so just like any kind of information, or is there like, are you thinking about leaving your job or something like that? Job search. Okay, so you're looking for new employment in relation to Janine's job, career. Highest energies, please, for Janine. I do feel a great deal of anxiety and worry. I do feel that Swords energy with you, Janine. So my heart goes out to you, sweetheart. I feel a nervous energy. Hey, Jasmine, we'll get to you in just a minute, okay? Hey, Lee. Hey, good to see you. And John, I saw you too a while ago. Welcome. Good to see you. I saw you. I have a feeling, John, we're going to be talking about Lady Gaga again this week. Janine Spirit. Okay, thank you. Janine, I'm hearing initiative. So I don't know if there's something that you're wanting to do, but if there is, this is the time for you to take initiative and to go forward to do it. Career for Janine. All right. Oh. All right, Janine, you know the drill. The cards are quiet, so there's communication here that's not coming through. That could be an indication that it's going to be a while. Remember the birth energy that's coming in. It could take some time. Yeah, definitely could take some time, but something is coming. I feel like it's going to take a moment, though. There may be like April. I'm hearing April, so maybe around April. There's going to be like a moment. Okay. Oh, wow. And you got a month card. You got a month card here. So what we got is we got two cards. So this is a contract, and we're talking about initiative. If you are wanting to take the initiative on something, maybe you want to start your own business or something like that. I don't know your situation, but if that's the case, this is a great time for you to do it. You have the crib coming in. Birth or conception of a child or an enterprise. So this is something new. There is a new opportunity coming for you. Okay, there we go. This a new opportunity is definitely coming for you. It could be a new contract, something that you're going to sign upon. Now, if it comes in April, keep in mind that Mercury is going in retrograde. I don't remember the dates, and I don't have my notes with me, but if it does happen to come in April, be mindful of the print, you know, anything that you have to sign or anything like that. But definitely a new contract coming in. I do say contract because you got two cards, and that's about choices and contracts. So I feel a new contract is on the horizon, but I feel like it's not going to come till like around April. Now the month that you got is you got August. This is Leo Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Leo Virgo. You know, it could be some kind of passionate job. It could be some kind of detailed oriented job where you have to, you know, be focused, super hyper focused on the details and, you know, the fine print and those kind of things. It could even be something, I'm hearing legal. I don't know if you're in legal or anything, but it could be something legal. that you do. But definitely something is coming, and you have the month of August. So the number 8, August is the 8th month. That is a powerful manifestation number. So I do feel something definitely coming in for you. And if you're trying to manifest something of your own, because I keep getting this energy of like, you know, maybe your own place of business or something. If you're trying to do that, this is a great time to do it, and it may actually start to shape up between April and August, like a time frame, is what I'm picking up for you, Janine. I hope so. Please let me know how it goes. Carolyn, okay, Carolyn, did you have? Let me scroll up. I don't want to scroll up too far. Can you just, Carolyn, did you have a question, or do you want a general reading, and which pile did you want? Hey, Lydia, we'll get you in just a moment. Got Lola and Lee. Let me know which pile. You're welcome, Janine. Let me know how it goes, girlfriend. I want to know. Keep me posted. You know, yeah, keep me posted for sure. All right, Carolyn. Will I overcome the barriers blocking me? Pile 1. All right. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels, Divine Mother and Father, ancestors and loved ones. This is for Carolyn. Will she overcome the barriers that are blocking her at this time? Will she overcome these barriers? Will she overcome the barriers? Oh my God. Okay, Janine, I'm sorry, Carolyn. I was sitting here, you know, I'm riffling. You can't see the cards, but sometimes every once in a while, you know, I'll notice the bottom. This is twice the ladder has shown its face. We'll see if it comes out for you. But climbing the ladder towards success, I feel like this is Spirit saying, yes, you will overcome it, but you have to make the choice. You have to take the lead. You have to be the leader of your life, and you know, and take that control over your life, or release some control, whatever you have to do, however it plays out for you. But I do feel like Spirit is saying definitely you will be able to overcome these barriers that are blocking you and preventing you. Wow, that shot out really fast. It's kind of just like bounced out there. Janine, or Carolyn. God, why do I keep saying Janine now? 2. Carolyn, barriers. Well, Carolyn, they both went over here to kind of the recent past, so I feel like without even looking at the cards yet, that's a clear indication too that yes, you can definitely get over these barriers. You just have to be the one to make the choice, to decide what you want to do and how you feel is the best way for you to get there. What do you need to mend within your relationships? I saw you talking about your son, and I will go back there and read what you were saying, but what do you need to change to improve your relationship with your son? And what, you know, what does your son need to change to improve that relationship? Because it does take both of us. It takes 2 people wanting to do that. And if you both want to change and work on your relationship, I would definitely say that you are on the mend and you can do this. You have the boat coming out. It says money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Now this boat, it's sailing on calm waters. I want you to see that the waters are calm. So I definitely feel like Spirit is saying, yes, Carolyn, you can get through this. You can release the blocks. Look at this short journey. It's almost over, Carolyn. You just make the decision and go in that direction. Don't let nothing hold you back. You keep going the direction that you want to go. It's going to be a little bit shorter of a journey. It's like you're almost to the end of this. You just got to make a few decisions and a few choices that are, you know, with both parties in mind and heart. And then manifest it. The magician kept coming up in the collective. Manifest it. Start seeing you and your son having a better relationship. Start seeing you and your son communicating to each other and saying, you know, giving each other hugs or whatever it is that you need. You know, like I said, I'll go back and I'll read your comments and actually communicate a little bit with you more there. But I definitely would say that your relationship and the barriers that are blocking you are definitely short term. You can make it through this. It's going to be a little bit longer, but not much longer. The horse is your favorite animal. I love that. Horses are one of my favorites too. Actually, I grew up on horses, so I really love them. I love them. Paints are my favorite though. The paints are so spunky. I just love their energy. All right, Lola, my dear, let's get to you. And then we have Lee and Jasmine. He's in jail for a long time. Well, you know, no offense, none at all, because my dad was a criminal, you know, most of my life till I was like 11 years old when he changed his life. I've had a lot of, you know, people in jail in my life. You know, there's no judgment here. But sometimes, you know, I have a friend in jail right now. And him being in jail has been one of the best things for him and his family and everybody. So, because it's given him the ability to sit down and, you know, see things differently. It's, you know, it's helping him. So maybe you guys can start there. You know, maybe him being in jail isn't such a bad thing, and it actually is going to help you both heal for this. Okay, Lola, are you still here, dear? Which pile did you want? I can't remember. I think pile 1 or something. Lola. Hey, John. Hey, Michelle. Oh, just turned wrong. We'll get to you in just a moment, guys. Lola, honey, are you still here? I think she said pile 1, but I can't get up to where I saw her. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you did say pile 1. Okay, General is fab. Awesome. How's the garden coming? I seen your latest pictures. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels, my mother and father, ancestors, and loved ones. This is for Lola, highest energies. Yeah, something coming together a little bit hard. It's hard to expect how much he has become. You're welcome, Carolyn. I'll pray for you, sweetheart. Pray for your son, too. I can't imagine your pain. I watched my mom as a young girl deal with my brother going in and out of jail, and it was very difficult for her. So my heart definitely goes out to you. Definitely. Amazing and spring-filled garden. Oh, I love it. We still got snow. We had like 44 degrees the other day, and the snow was melting away and everything, and then boom, got real cold and dumped like, it was supposed to dump like 6 to 12 inches on us. We got at least another 6 inches. I'm ready for spring. I'm definitely ready for spring. Lola. 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 Oh. All right, Lola, my dear, you got one card, and it came out face up. But what I'm getting with this one card is the number 1. I'm getting the Magician. I'm getting, you know, the manifestation power, you manifesting something into life. This is the time for you to be working on your manifestations. Whatever it is you're wanting to bring into your life or anything, this is definitely your time to be doing it. I feel like that magician power is with you. You have the goldfish coming in. It says increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So abundance and prosperity is upon you. You can, I feel like you can pretty much manifest anything you want right now with this card coming out, and the number one. A brand new beginning, a new start, something totally new and different, but it is going to bring about growth in materials and spirituality for you. The goldfish is very prosperous and abundant sign. It's a sign of good luck. So beautiful. Beautiful, girl. I love it. I absolutely love that for you. If you win the lottery, maybe play the lottery or something, could be a good time for you. If you win, keep me in mind. But that's all we got for you, Lola. I love that. That's awesome. Abundance, prosperity, manifesting, coming in. Definitely synchronicities. Yes. Yes, absolutely. You're welcome, sweetheart. Let me know how things go. Oh, thanks, Lee. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's my little, well, I sometimes do it further out too, but it's my, what is that girl's name from freaking, is it Star Trek, Star Wars? I don't watch those shows. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't watch those shows. I can't think of her name. Princess Leia. That's it. Princess Leia. Okay, so we had, let's see. Oh, I've got Lydia there too. Okay. Lydia. John, I'll get to you in just a moment. I'm trying to figure out, where did I say I was? I was on Lee, right? Lee. And I still have Lydia and Jasmine. All right, Lee, which pile do you want, dear? Did she put that? No. Which pile do you want? Yasmin. Okay, got it. Yasmin. All right, we're going to do Lee, and then we'll go to Yasmin, and then I'll just try to get to everybody. I'm sorry, it's not really going in order, but pile 2, general. All right, here we go. Thanks so much, spirit guides and angels, divine mother and father, ancestors and loved ones. This is for Lee. Highest energies for Lee. Okay. First thing, Lee, is I'm seeing 2 men here, one dark, one light. So I feel like there's a masculine energy coming into your life, or is already in your life. I don't know if he's going to pop out here in the cards, but they showed the dark man and they showed the light-haired man. So you could be dealing with either masculine, or this could be about your own masculine energy. We'll see what comes out for Lee. 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 Okay. Lee. Lee. I get a dangling carrot, Lee. I don't know why that's coming out. It may or may not be significant for you, but I'm hearing a dangling carrot. So I don't know if someone is trying to like dangle something in front of you. Oh, you got a lot coming out. Wow. Got a lot coming out. Okay. Past, future. It feels like past, present, future energy. You got 7 cards. The 7 is definitely significant for you, Lee. No, my man has no hair. Well, maybe doesn't have hair, but definitely a man was coming up in your cards here as I was riffling. So it kind of feels like past, present, future energy. Going over here to the recent past, we have the first card that came out was the Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. And the other card that's coming out with it is take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So I feel like Spirit is saying to pay attention. I know this came out for Jeanette too, but to pay attention to your finances. You may have actually just overcome some kind of financial trouble or something. You may have lost some money, or lost some materials, or lost something recently, and it may take a little bit to get it back. With this Valley coming up, It may take you a little while to get over this hurdle or whatever has happened here, and you have the shark. And this is the loss. So you may have lost something in the recent past and it's taking you some time. And you have a month coming out with this. This could have been in January, or this could also, you know, have been last January, being the past energy, January 2024 or even January 2023. Could have been a really cold time for you. We'll see what's coming out here in the future. In the future, you got 3 cards again, and there again, 2, this time 2 are face down, 1 is face up, but you got the flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. So Spirit is saying, you know, stand your ground. Whatever you believe in, you know, stand your ground with it. Don't lower your standards for anybody. Don't lower yourself at all for anyone. You have dealings coming in, a handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. So you have deals coming in. This could be someone coming in and trying to make a deal with you to get you to lower your standards or to go against yourself in some way or something. If that is the case, you know, pay attention to the fine print, because we do have, you know, Mercury coming up in retrograde here very soon. It will have its shadow periods, all of that. So pay attention to those fine prints. This could be the man that's coming in. The man doesn't have to be your man. It could be any man. It could be someone, you know, coming in trying to make a deal with you, and they could be a male energy. And right here too, yeah, definitely if anyone is coming at you, trying to get you to do something that's definitely out of your wheelhouse or comfort zone or whatever, be very careful right now. Here in the present, there is a definite need for you to be aware and be mindful of what is going on, possibly in your finances, with the finances coming in. But you got the cat, a two-faced friend. So whoever this person is, I don't feel that you're going to be able to trust them. So be very careful. And I definitely say this is about your money, because in the future you have wealth, abundance, prosperity. So be mindful of what's going on right now, because it's setting up your future. And if you, you know, if you can avoid lowering your standards, going against the grain, going against yourself, whatever it is, you're going to be okay. It's going to be a more abundant, prosperous future. Check your money. Check your money, girl. I'm just saying, check your money. That's what you had coming out here. So check your money and let me know. Let me know how things go. And like I said, it doesn't have to be your man. You know, it could be just a man that or masculine energy. Could even be a female. Just a lot of masculine energy. So let me know how it goes, okay? Let me know how things go. All right, so after Lee is, oh, I did it again, dang it. Okay, I keep scrolling the wrong part, guys. I'm learning. Okay, after Lee was Lydia. Lydia, are you still here? You're trying to buy a house and the prices are crazy. Just putting an offer in and waiting to be accepted. Yeah, oh God, yeah, definitely hard time. Pay attention to that fine print, okay? Pay attention to the fine print. And someone, you know, you dealing with her trying to buy a house, they could even try to get you, you know, to buy a house that you don't want. Like, they could really try to push you. Not like, no, Lee, you need to buy this house. No, I don't. I need to buy the house that I want for me. The house that I see myself growing old in with my family, my, you know, my spouse, my children, whatever. Oh my God. You did it again, you crapolio. All right, Lydia, pile 2. Pile 2 for Lydia. Get that thing over there. And Lydia, just a general message, or do you have a question? You're welcome, Lee. Keep me posted. Lee, yes, okay. I will X the offer is over 20,000, what it's worth. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. If it's not worth it, absolutely. Negotiate, you know. if it is a house that you want, negotiate. Point out, point out things that are wrong with it. Be like, well, I'm going to have to, repair the tile or whatever it is, and negotiate those prices. Get them to come down. Yes, John, I'm getting you here very soon. We're going to do Lydia. And John, I'm just going to do you next. And then I know, I'm going to do Yasmin, then John, okay? Yasmin, because I still have her here. Lydia. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides and Angels, Divine Mother and Father, Ancestors and Loved Ones for Lydia. Highest good, please, for Lydia. Highest energies for Lydia. Lydia. All right, Lydia. So, as I was riffling the cards, you saw nothing was shooting out very fast. And I'm being guided to say that there may be some communication that needs to take place, that you need to talk with somebody or something. Trust yourself. You've got 3 coming out here, so there's a new opportunity, something new birthing. Not going to say you're pregnant or anything like that, but this 3 is Empress energy, and it could indicate a pregnancy. But something new is happening here, a new opportunity, something is being birthed into existence. It could be something that you manifested, and it's actually going to start coming into fruition. Now, you've got the cobweb coming out. I feel like you got this last week. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. So your spirit team, your guides, they're still trying to protect you from a sticky situation. I'm not quite sure what has been going on for you, but I do feel like this card came out for you last week. I could be wrong, but you're definitely being protected right now. And this is more in the recent past, so it's like a protection that has recently started. You're being protected from a situation. You got the stork coming in, news of a birth or a business opportunity. So I'm not there again. I don't know your situation, but if you're trying to have a baby or anything like that, you could be getting pregnant. I'm just saying, because the energy is there. But definitely something new is coming. Some kind of news is coming, or something is coming into fruition. Likely something material, because, the stork brings a baby. So it brings something that's tangible, that's material, that you can touch, right? So whatever is coming in, it could be money or something like that. Definitely something coming, though. It could definitely be money. Could be job related, but who and new. Okay. Well, if it doesn't fit, Lydia, it doesn't fit. You don't have to take it. These are the energies that I'm getting for you, and I always say trust your own intuition. If you feel something when I show you the cards, like I'm going to show you this bread, which is about abundance and prosperity, right? Well-being, nurturing yourself. If you feel something with that card, then you trust that. You don't have to take what I'm saying. You don't have to take it at all. This is the energies that I'm picking up for you, and you can kind of read between the lines of what I'm giving you too, and maybe one thing clicks and one thing doesn't. It's up to you. But you have bread coming in, a period of prosperity and abundance. So I feel like there is some kind of money or something coming in way of resources, like something to help you out, to give you a leg up, or to assist you, okay? But you do have abundance and prosperity coming, and a new beginning with something. Totally up to you. Totally up to you, dear. But that's what I got for you. That is what I got. Hey, Carolyn. All right. Yasmin. Okay, Yasmin, then John. Yasmin, hello, please. Will I get married? Hold on. I'm trying to read her. Will I get married? Will someone love me and stay? Do you see, please, if I will change to another enterprise, or if I will stay at my actual work? Okay. Well, without even looking at any cards or anything, I would definitely say there's someone there to love you, Yasmin. There's someone out there to love us all. So definitely I would say that love will come to you. Will you get married? I'm sure, possibly. I mean, if you want to, and if, you know, if the person that comes to you wants to. Which pile did you want me to use? Pile 1 or pile 2, Yasmin? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels, Divine Mother and Father, ancestors and loved ones. This is for Yasmin. Will she get married? Will she find someone to love her? And will her job change? Or will she stay? Let's see. Yeah, Michelle, hi. I can get you right after John. Your daughter is having a child, Lydia. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe that's the new birth, the pregnancy that's coming through. Pile 2. Okay, Yasmin. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Yasmin. Will she find love? Will she get married? Let's ask that first. Let's just see. Will she find love? Will she get married? You know, I want to pull out my pendulum for you, but I do want to get some cards on the energy as well. Will she find love? Will she get married? Will she stay at her current job, or will she leave? Yasmin, in the collective, there was Spirit helping us to recognize. There was the Six of Wands, admiration, recognition, success. You got one card that came out, so I would definitely say there are new beginnings here for you. I feel like, though, if you do move on, which I'm gonna get my pendulum and ask those questions. I feel like if you do move on to something new, you're going to be recognized before you go. Someone is going to see your value or your worth at your current position, and they may offer you more money to stay. So you could have a choice there. You have the basket coming in, recognition and reward for merit. So I definitely feel like you're being recognized. And in regards to the other question about love, will you be married and will someone love you? This could be an indication that someone already does. Someone already is looking at you. Someone already sees you. And they could bring a lot to the table. A lot of abundance and prosperity. But we're going to ask the pendulum. I'm going to dip the camera down here a little bit so you can hopefully see. Okay. Show me yes. Show me yes. Show me yes. Okay, you see yes is forward and back. Show me no. No. Okay, and no is side to side. All right. Will Yasmin get married? Will Yasmin get married? Will she get married? Will she get married? Yes, Jasmine. You will, or Yasmin, I'm sorry. You will get married. I do feel a hesitation, not like in hesitating and not getting married, but like it may be a minute before, you know, a proposal or something comes through. Like you may actually spend some time together getting to know this person, and it'll be mutual, like you both want that before you get married. Okay. Will Yasmin oops will Yasmin stay at her current job? Will Yasmin stay at her current job? Will she stay at her current job? No. Yasmin, I feel like even though you may get recognized, you see it's going back and forth, you may get recognized at your job as you start to leave. The offer may not be good enough for you to stay. Will Jasmine move on from her job? Yes. Will it be more abundant? Yes. Yes. So definitely going to move on from your job. There is love there for you in the future. It's going to take a moment though. It's going to take a moment before, the marriage comes in. Will he stay? Um, the person that Yasmin marries, will he stay? The person that Yasmin marries, will he stay? Yes. Yes, he will stay. He will stay, Yasmin. Good luck. Let me know how things go. Stay, keep me posted. I keep turning down my camera. Okay, John. We're going to John and then Michelle. All right, John, where are you at? I'm still here, waiting my turn. John, where's your... Did you have a question today, John? You're welcome, honey. You're so welcome. Keep me posted. Oh, excuse me. John. Trying to see if John had a question. I can't get all the way up there. Okay, John, pile 1. Oh, no question about music today? I was kind of starting to like it. It's okay. Okay, so I want pile 1, and my question is, what does my cousin Paulo and my ex-friends Gianni and Diago feel about me? And if they will ever talk to me again? Okay, pile 1. Wait a minute, Bubby. He's sounding the alarm, guys. Hey, Coral. He's sounding the alarm. I'm going to have to get finished up here soon. We'll give it a couple more minutes. Okay, John. How does cousin Paulo and his ex-friends, Gianni and Diago, feel about him? How do they feel about him, Spirit? How do John's cousin and friends feel about him? Cousins and friends. I do feel some hardships in the riffle, John. So there could be some hard feelings here. But we'll see what comes out in the cards. Yeah, definitely I feel hard feelings. A need to possibly be more flexible to gain a new perspective. In the collective reading, it was about us gaining a new perspective in our relationships and seeing that everyone is uniquely different. We're not all the same, and to love those differences in those people. Let's see. John, cousin, Pablo, Gianna, Diago. Okay, John, so you've been coming here for a few weeks now, and you should know that when the cards go quiet, there's something that needs to be said, something that is needing to be communicated. So I feel like there's no communication here, is what I'm getting, and it could be, yeah, someone needs to start. This could be about you taking the lead and reaching out first, taking the initiative. It could be about, apologizing. I don't know the situation. It could be about apologizing or something, but definitely someone needs to take the lead, and I feel like Spirit is saying that is you. There's 2 cards now, so your contracts, I feel like this is Spirit saying you need to take the lead in your contracts, but let's see what we've got. Whale, great worry over nothing. So you could be putting a lot of energy into this. We were talking about in the collective, there is a lot of mental energy this week. You could be putting a lot of mental energy into it, and it may be over nothing. They may not have any hard feelings. You could be feeling the hard feelings like, oh, my friends, my cousin, they don't like me anymore, but they actually do. It could be your own mind playing those tricks on you. And this could be an indication that it's great worry over nothing, and it's time to meditate and calm your emotions, and then reach out to your cousin and let them know, hey, You're on my mind. You're on my heart. You're on my heart. I want to heal this with you. I want to work this out with you, whatever it is that you're wanting to do. And then you've got the claw. It says be careful, do not take risks. So don't do anything too risque with them. You know, don't go gun ho is what I'm hearing. But stay grounded. Stay grounded. This claw is holding on quite tightly. Very grounded energy. So stay grounded in your argument, in your communication, in your side, whatever it is that you start to express. Stay grounded and keep your emotions at an even keel. And speak your truth. Speak your clarity. Be honest. Is what I feel like. Now you had, I want to ask, will they ever talk to me again? We have the fact that there's no communication. That did come through. Will they ever talk to him again? Okay. Show me yes. So, let me see. Show me yes. Thank you. Show me no. Show me no. 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 Thank you. Okay. Will John's cousin and friends ever talk to him again? Will John's cousin and friends ever talk to him again? You see that, John? Spirit is saying no. Spirit is saying no. But remember, Spirit always lets us know that we have a choice in the matter. We have the ability to change anything in our lives that we, don't agree with or we don't want. So you do have the power to change this. They're not going to talk to you. I feel like they're not going to talk to you on their own. They're not going to come to you. You're going to have to make the initiative, John, I think, and go to them is what I'm really getting. Because they're just not going to come to you about it. Good luck. Let me know how things go, please. Keep me posted. Okay, Michelle, and then I'm going to do Coral, and then I have to go. If I forgot anybody real quickly, this is your chance to throw your name up there. Or if I missed you somehow. Oh no, I did, Michelle. Did I do you, Michelle? Oh my God. See, I'm still a little crazy. I'm still a little out of it, but yeah. I think I did do Michelle, didn't I? Or did I? I don't know. Oh, Sitka. Is that how I say your name? Sitka. I have Sitka, and Coral. Michelle, did I? Okay, I didn't do you. Okay, I read that statement up there. I was like, grateful. Okay. All right, so Michelle, and then Sitka, and then Coral, and then I have to go. Okay. So thank you, Pile 2. I'd so love to know if you see positive things coming, please. Positive things. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels, Divine Mother and Father, ancestors and loved ones. This is for Michelle. Highest energies, please. Michelle, if that's an indication, you got the wishbone, a wish being granted. So yes, definitely some positive things coming your way. Let's see. For Michelle. Highest energies, please. And I just saw the key too. So doors, opportunities. New doors opening. I do feel some good energy for you, Michelle. I really do. Yeah. All right. Michelle. Anything positive coming for her? Okay. Now, Michelle, that card went way over there, and it's in the recent past. It's a little bit more off in the distance, though. So, we'll see. Could be an indication with it only being one card right now. Something that you were manifesting a while back could be coming into fruition very soon. Ah. Okay. I'm going to get a little more here. Actually, I'm going to use my pendulum again. You got the barrel. It says you feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So you're feeling a lack right now, but I feel like, you know, if you can just pause for a moment and just look around and take notice of, you know, the people in your life, to take notice of the things in your life, you know, what you have, you'll see that you're not really lacking a whole lot. You do have good things there for you. Cross your fingers and your toes. Sure did. Sure did. But you could be feeling like there's, you know, you're lacking some things right now, but I feel like Spirit is saying there is no lack. It's all in the thought. It's all in how you see it, right? It's all in how you see it. In the collective message, it was talking about gaining the new perspective. A lot of times, if we pay attention to the things that we don't have, right? The things that we want and we don't have, and we put all of our energy into that, before you know it, all we see is what we don't have. So we change that perspective, and we start looking at the things we do have, and then we start to see how abundantly blessed we are, and before you know it, more and more blessings start to unfold in our lives and come in. So I would definitely say there's something here about changing your perspective. And you've got the cobweb coming in, being protected from negative forces beyond your control. So your spirit team is protecting you from something or someone right now. This could even be your guides trying to protect you from your own thoughts, because the thought energy is there. The swords are very much there today. The Ten of Swords, you know, just being done with all that mental crap. But I wanna see. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can get a little more. Can I get a little more for Michelle, please? A little more. What are you protecting her from? Ah, they're protecting you, your money. Something to do with your money, your resources, what you have available to you, the tangible things that you have available to you, because you got the bag. It says something important such as a new job or a raise. So definitely there are good things coming. Right now, you are being protected though. And I do feel like this is a change of your perspective, of you starting to see what you do have in your life, so that you can recognize that. And before you know it, you're looking around saying, wow, man, I am so freaking blessed. I just have everything I need. All my needs are met. I don't need or want for anything. Whatever I need or want, I have. It's here. It's available to me. So definitely something is good coming for you. And I feel like it could be money or resources. Something to do with something, you know, in your everyday, in your stability, in your foundation, is what I get there. Good luck, Michelle. Let me know, honey. Let me know how it goes. Yes, I did do John. Okay, yeah. And let's see. Where? Coral. Okay, Coral, do you want pile 1 or pile 2? And do you want a general reading, or do you have a question? And then this is going to be it today for today, guys. I'm here every Monday around 11 a.m. Alaska Standard Time, so do check your time zones. And I'm usually on here for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I try to do as much of for you as I can. So, okay, I would love to know if I will be at a new address soon. Pretty please. Okay, which pile do you want me to ask the question from? This is my way of letting you guys come into your own reading. Pile 1 is amethyst. Pile 2 is agate. So choose your poison, dear. Totally grateful. Thank you. You're so welcome, Michelle. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for all of you guys too. You're amazing. And my daughter, are you still here, Ashley? I don't know if she's still here. It was such a great surprise to have her come in. And remember, guys, Master and I are moving. I'm not going into all the details, but next Monday we'll be at a new address. So, yeah. Okay, pile 2. Love to get to know if I will be at a new address soon. Okay, Coral. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels, Divine Mother and Father, Ancestors and Loved Ones. This is for Coral. Oh, wow. Look at all that popping down there. I was smiling because the card I seen on the bottom, I feel like it's a strong indication that, yes, you will be, Coral, that you will be at a new address or the place that you want to be very soon. But we'll see what comes out in the cards just for Coral. Will she be at a new address soon, Spirit? Will she be at a new address soon? Nope, one more. Coral. 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 Will she be at a new address soon? Will she be at a new address soon? Coral. Coral. Coral, that card flipped out, and it's in the recent past. Okay, so there's a little more present energy. Keep in mind, guys, things are happening right now. Past, present, and future happen simultaneously. So things that are happening, what you think was yesterday, it's happening right now. It's like everything is happening right now. But pay attention to your finances is the card that you got over here, Coral, in the recent past. It could be about spilled change, your purse tipping over. We had in the beginning of the reading today, Spirit had me talk about missingmoney.com. I've talked about this before. I'm a firm believer in it because I've gotten money there from myself. You know, I talked about that earlier. Maybe go to missingmoney.com. Coral, put your name in. See if there's any money laying around for you that is going to help you get to your new address. But definitely pay attention to your finances. I feel like there's spilled change somewhere where there's some money somewhere for you to help you along. And yeah, I would definitely say you're going to be there pretty soon. You got the eagle. The eagles are flight. They're birds. So you could be moving, traveling very, very soon. You may even take an airplane. I don't know. But triumph over troubles and obstacles is what you got. So I do see you moving soon. You may fly there. It may be a little bit longer of a ride, you know. Maybe it takes you a couple hours to get there. Maybe you're going to move from one town to the other. I'm not sure of your situation, but I do feel it is taking flight really quick. We're going to ask the pendulum to clarify. And let me drop this down a little bit. Okay. All right. Show me yes. Show me yes. Thank you. Thank you. Show me no. Show me no. Thank you. Okay. Will Coral be moving soon, Spirit? Will she be moving soon? Will she be moving soon? Yes. Okay. Will she move in March? Will she be moving in March? March? Okay, not in March. Will she move in April? Will she move by April? Yes. Okay. All right. So Coral, it looks like Spirit is saying yes, you will be moving soon. It's still a little bit of a time. I don't know that it's going to be in March. Spirit is saying no. They're saying April. So more of a time frame by April. And keep in mind, and like I said, I don't have my notes, and I've been healing from COVID for a month now, so I really don't know a lot of what's going on. Excuse me, but I will check the dates and everything. But keep in mind that Mercury is going retrograde. I think it's more toward the end of March. I can't remember, but going into April, you'll have those shadow periods to deal with. So when you're signing any contracts or anything for a new place, be mindful and read the fine print. Be careful. with that, okay? Just be mindful is all I'm saying is, you know. But yeah, definitely moving, and I would say by April. All right. All right. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's so good to see you guys. I will see you back here next week, Monday. It will be 11 a.m. I will see you. There will be some switches, but I'll notify you guys a little bit closer to that, okay? I can't give away too much. But I love you guys, and I will see you next Monday for more tarot. And I will be working on the general reads here really soon. So those you can look forward to. If you haven't followed me yet on YouTube, please go do so. I would really, really appreciate that. It's the Traveling Blossom Tarot. I put all of my readings out over there, so it would be great to have you there. And until next time, guys, take great care of yourself. And as always, may your loving kindness boomerang back to you. I love you guys. Bye. Have a great day.